Hey guys, it's Shreya here and welcome to my channel Beauty and the Code. In today's video, we will be talking about my PAC Cosmetics haul. So PAC, they opened their store in Hyderabad like a few months back. It's pretty much new, but yeah, a few months back. And I was not able to kind of visit to their store because it was a little bit far from my home. But anyways, I finally visited PAC's store and I have got some goodies from PAC store. Now PAC is very famous for their brushes, like mainly their brushes, and eventually they have grown really big as a brand. Earlier, when I used to check out YouTube, like most of the time I would see PAC brushes, PAC brushes, PAC brushes, but eventually I have seen PAC grow so much. Like they have almost products in all categories now. They have pressed powders, they have pressed glitters, they have eyeshadow palettes, they have single eyeshadows, they have foundations, and PAC foundation is known to be one of the best foundations. So all in all, what I see is I have seen PAC grow so much, but yeah, coming to the prices and all, it's kind of decent priced, little bit on the higher side I will say. Like it's not as expensive as high end, but it is not as inexpensive as something like a drugstore brand like say Wet n Wild. So it's like somewhere in between, somewhere like where Milani stands. Like Milani is not a high end, but it's not even a very affordable drugstore brand. So PAC is somewhere there in the middle line. So anyways, I have quite a few things to share with you guys. So without any further ado, let's get started. So the first product that I want to talk about from PAC is their foundation. This is HD liquid foundation and you get around 30 ml of product, and this one is priced for 875 or 875 rupees. They have recently increased the price. It was for 799 earlier and recently they have increased. I think the formula has just changed a bit, but with GST and everything, I think overall they have increased the price. So this one is for 875 now, and I have heard that it is free of parabens. However, I'm not sure. In the ingredients, I'm not seeing paraben. So probably the only difference that they have made is now this product is free of parabens. So this comes in this case, and when you open, here is the foundation, and the shade that I've got is 3.3. Now I was very confused between 3 and 3.3, but the PAC team members who were there at the store, they were very sweet and they helped me find my best shade. Like whatever suited me best, they were able to kind of give the exact shade to me, and that is why I'm like, I really enjoyed going to the PAC store because the staff was very friendly. Everyone, like, they explained the products really well. They were very welcoming and they were very patient when I was confused between the shades, because 3.0 and 3.3 were matching me perfectly, but 3.0 was a little bit brightening on my face, and I was very clear with my requirement that I want exactly my skin color. I do not want any foundation that will brighten my skin. So since I was so clear what I wanted, they helped me make the right choice, and I'm really glad that they did. So thank you for that. And this is the shade that I've got, and it is 3.3. so basically if you are my skin color and if you're looking for the right shade for you, then go for the next thing that I have from PAC is again one of their most famous products, and that is their Precision Blender. Here it is. I finally own a PAC blending sponge. I mean, I have been seeing every famous YouTuber use this and go gaga about it, and I was always going back and forth like, should I get it, should I get it, not should I get it, do I need it? But finally when basically when I went to store and she was applying like the store staff, when she was applying it on my skin and she was dabbing it, it was so soft and so nice and so squishy. It felt so right on the skin that I absolutely knew that this is the next thing that I wanted apart from foundation. So I got this. This is the red one, and it is like slanted on one side and tapered on one side. So with the broader side you can dab the foundation, and with the tapered side you can dab the concealer and go visit the corners of your face to apply the foundation well. This one is priced for 585. Actually, basically that was the reason I was not purchasing, because it was for 600 rupees, almost 600, and I was not sure if I will love this blender, but after she used it I knew that I wanted it. So that's the next. Some of the brushes from PAC. I have been eyeing these since almost an year, but there were so many categories in these brushes. Like, even if you want to find a tapered brush, there are like 4 categories, blending brush 5 categories. I was just not sure which one I wanted and which one would be exactly to my requirement. So that was the reason that I visited store, so that I could see and then pick. So anyways, this is the first PAC brush. This one is PAC brush 357. So this is like a flat packing brush, as you can see here. So this one is like very small and flat, and this is something that applies or packs the eyeshadow well. Basically used mainly for pressed glitters or pressed eyeshadows, to just focus on the pressing part and not the blending part. So this is the first brush. This one is priced for 525 rupees. So the next brush that I have is this one, which is PAC brush 165. Now this one is a small tapered blending brush. This is how the bristles are. So it's basically a little bit rounded and tapered, and I'm someone who has hooded eyes, so it's very difficult for me to get that precision on my crease. So I wanted this brush desperately, because those big fluffy blending brushes are for those people who have big eyelids and they have so much of space on their eyelids to use that brush. I've seen almost all YouTubers use it, and they may be blessed with beautiful large eyelids, but I am not. I'm someone who has hooded eyes, so I wanted a brush that suited my eyes. So I got this rounded, tapered, smaller blending. Again, the price is 525 rupees. So the next brush that I have is again PAC brush 382, and this is a smudger brush. Like, this is also a flat brush, but it is a smudger brush, and this one is basically used to smudge the lower waterline, lower lash line, and when you like pack the eyeshadow there, you just want to smudge it up so that your eye makeup looks complete. So this brush is basically for that. I really wanted something that is very flat and small in bristles, like the size is smaller, for a plain and simple reason that at times I do tend to poke my eyes with the brush, because it just sometimes I lose that control, and it happens many a times. Especially I'm someone who wears specs, and if I'm doing my makeup without my specs and then I know that I'm not using lenses, then definitely I go a little wrong with the way I'm blending. That happens a lot. If you are someone who wears specs, you will understand the pain. So this one is PAC brush 382, and this one is priced for 495. So the next brush that I have is a tad bit fluffier brush. This one is the main blending brush for me, and this one is PAC brush 204, and it is priced for 535 rupees. And this is how the brush looks like. These are the bristles. It's again a rounded blending brush, and again it's like fluffy, but it's not very fluffy. Like, this is something that will help in building up the crease. So that's the reason that I got this. Last PAC brush that I have is this large fan brush. So I'm someone who does baking on very like, I do it like almost every second day. I am someone who has very oily skin, and I almost like do baking every second day. So for brushing up that, I wanted a larger brush. Why I got this was because I saw the Beautycode channel by Ritika. I saw her using this brush for filtering out or removing that baked powder, and with one swipe it was so convenient, because this one is broader and it's flat and it just gives you that control. So instead of buying a powder brush, I wanted to use a fan brush, and obviously it's a fan brush, so I can use it for highlighter as well. but I did not tell you the number. This one is PAC brush 243 and this one is priced for 495 rupees. So apart from all of these things, like these were all kind of makeup tools that you'll need on your everyday basis, I got two things from their pressed glitter eyeshadows. I have been loving these. Like my Instagram is filled with makeup looks that I have created with these two, so I've already used them. So the first shade that I have is a glittery pink, very light baby pink. I'll give you a close-up. This shade is known as a Shopaholic and this is shade number 19. So this is the shade here. It's such a cute packaging, like a single eyeshadow, pressed glitter eyeshadow, and when you open it you have this beautiful pink glitter shade. It is so pigmented. Let me give you a swatch. Oh my god, it looks so stunning on the eyelids. I will put a pic over here so that you can see how I have used it on myself, and I've posted some pics on Instagram. I'm sure you're going to love it. It's such a graceful, such a delicate kind of a color. I absolutely love it, and the shimmer does not fall off. Like all day long I had this eyeshadow and I did not have those speck of glitters on my face. I hate that when that happens. Really impressed with the quality of this. So the next shade is this deep purple shade and it has glitter in it. This shade is known as shade number 10 Ripples. Again, you'll find this all over my Instagram because I use it so much and I put a lot of pics using this. And this one, like these pressed glitter eyeshadows, pigmented eyeshadows, pressed pigmented eyeshadows are for 545 rupees, and this is the shade Ripples. Again, a gorgeous color. Like look at the shade. This is so beautiful, and it swatches beautifully. You don't have to use any force. It is so pigmented. See that? It's beautiful. Like these are not pressed glitters, these are pressed pigmented eyeshadows, so they have a lot of pigment in it and they don't need any wet brush, they don't need anything. Like just pack it on your lids and you're done. So I'm going to insert one pic over here again where I have used this shade Ripples, and I'm sure you're going to love it. So these are the two shades from PAC that I've got. Alright you guys, that was everything from the PAC store. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and let me know if you have some recommendations for me as to which PAC product you like the best, and maybe I'll give it a try or maybe I'll check out how it is, because I really want to explore this brand more. However, it is on a little bit expensive side because all of these all together costed me around 5,000, and in my head I had like a budget for 3,000 or so, and definitely I went overboard with the brushes. Like each brush is priced for 545 or 645, and foundation is also for 900. So just if you buy the brushes and if you buy the foundation, 3k you already reach, and then each pigmented eyeshadow is 545 rupees. So again that builds up to 1000. So overall my bill was 5,000, but my shopping experience was so amazing. I really loved visiting that store. The staff was much friendly as compared to the Nykaa store. Like I really feel that they were putting a lot of effort for me to find the best product that suited my skin, which is so important. If I'm paying for something, I really need to get the best of it. So I really enjoyed shopping at PAC Cosmetics Hyderabad store, and I'll highly recommend you to try PAC products because they are just out of the world good. The quality is amazing, the quality speaks for itself, and that is the main reason that PAC is a little bit expensive. Anyways, I hope that you guys liked this video and I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it, and if you did, then please hit the like button. Also please stay subscribed to my channel and hit the bell notification right next to it so that you'll be notified every time that I upload a video in future. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you feel like, you can follow me on Instagram. I post regular updates, what is coming, what is new, what did I buy, all of those details in Instagram. So please follow me on Instagram if you feel like. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.